Great.
I'm
Yes,
going to
sir.
ask 2 or 3 questions, okay?
Sure.
So Jason, Empirix had an announcement today about analytics, end-to-end analytics. Can you talk about the announcement and what specific pain point you're fulfilling for a customer?
Yeah. Hey, Jeff. I'm glad to be talking to you today about our launch of Empirix IntelliSight platform. This is our evolutionary data sciences platform that focuses on customer experience management, customer experience analytics. So it's we sift through all the noise and basically present data in a pretty obvious fashion so that multiple organizations can ensure that the services are working properly for all of their customers.
When you talk about end-to-end, your core business, end-to-end service assurance, can you talk about that business and then where this analytics product fits?
Sure. So from an end-to-end perspective, what we're talking about is we're talking about the device, we're talking about the networks and the applications that comprise the entire services. So what we do is we use our data from our probes or existing probes, so there's no need to rip and replace any of the existing platforms or vast data arrays that a company has already, and we process that data and aggregate all of the objects into performance indicators that can be measured so that you can tell exactly what's happening in your environment, what's happening in your services, what's happening to your applications, how your applications are doing, and sort of a use case would be over-the-top analysis or roaming quality of experience and those types of applications.
So who within the carrier is actually looking at the data?
I'm not sure I understand the question, but let me just kind of rephrase.
So just to be clear, when you say you have multiple views of the data, who within the is it the customer care organization? Is it financial analysts?
Gotcha.
Who's actually viewing the data and taking action?
Yeah, so the data can be tailored to any organization, but our primary targets are Tier 1, Tier 2 customer care personnel, network operations center or service operations centers, even executives, and particularly, most importantly, I think, marketing organizations are really looking at data sciences, to understand, how the customers are performing, how they're going to perform in the future, and be able to predict what they're going to, what's going to happen to that customer in the future if they deploy a specific service. Because we can take the data from any array of existing sources, a marketing department can quickly say, well, what if, any type of what-if scenario they can practice in our environment and get a good idea of how the new service is going to perform, and they can model it quickly and then immediately extract the revenue from that data.
And how do you, there are many kind of business analytics or data analytics companies in the market today. How do you differentiate yourself from some of the other niche players?
Well, that's precisely it, right? These guys a majority of them are very niche. They focus on the device or the applications on the device or just the network performance or just the service performance. They don't bundle it all together. Our probes, follow 3GPP standards and they collect all the data. We're able to collect all the data that's happening over the data network with our DPI model, and we're able to correlate all of that with a performance indicator and provide a graphic visualization that is very intuitive for anybody to understand.
Yeah. Anything you want to add?
No, that's it. I mean, this is a great product. Empirix IntelliSight, has been in the works. We've been doing data sciences for close to 4 years now. Our computations are just phenomenal. From a data sciences perspective, I mean, this is crunching up 3 billion records a day, 120,000 computational aggregations. It's just a phenomenal platform. And, with Empirix IntelliSight, anybody that deploys our platform is going to be able to be the market leader and continue to extract the optimal amount of revenue out of their existing revenue sources.
Thanks for your time.
Hey, thank you very much, Jeff. I really appreciate it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that last section where but I want to talk about. You call it data science? Is that what you?
I do.